Good evening, friends. I'm struggling to get a good video, so I'm just gonna shoot from the hip. Today is the first Friday of the month, and I would, the first Friday devotion is a cherished Catholic practice centering on honoring the Sacred Heart of Jesus and offering reparations for sins against it, rooted in devotion from Saint Margaret Mary Alacoque. She is a French Visitation nun, and the private revelations revealed to her by Jesus Christ was a way to console his heart. So live Jesus coming to a nun, this is not uncalled for. It's happened dozens and dozens of times throughout the last 2,000 years, where special souls have been blessed with visitations from Mary, visitations from Jesus, angels, etc. It's part of the tradition of the church, what we call private revelation. But his woundedness kind of continues on because we are in this salvation history. It's ongoing. That's why we have priests daily offering the same sacrifice of Christ on the cross. And so this was, Christ visited Margaret Mary and revealed to her this devotion, and he specifically requested that the first Friday of each month be dedicated to this practice, this purpose, commemorating his passion on Good Friday, his passion and death. The full devotion is, the faithful must attend Mass and receive Holy Communion on the first Friday for 9 consecutive months. It's very powerful. With confession before or after 8 days. You do your best and practice. It took me a couple months to get really used to it when I was doing it, about 20 years ago. Now I practice it as a priest, and it's even more special for me. I also I did a holy hour in adoration and offering up reparation for Christ in his wounds. In consoling his most sacred heart, especially the daily wounds, the daily sins. People don't realize really why we have devotion to Christ in this way, but there is solid theological reasoning for it. Christ has resurrected, yes, but we haven't, and we're part of his body. So how do you explain that? It's because it's ongoing, and why we need confession regularly. And the sacraments like communion every week, every day if you can. So the act of consecration fosters a deeper love of Christ. There is profound blessings. If you Google up the many blessings that are promised to you if you complete a consecration to the Sacred Heart of Jesus with 9 consecutive First Fridays with communion and confession, it helps through the sacraments like the Eucharist, make reparation for offenses against the Blessed Sacrament. So when witches and those who are occultists steal communion, they desecrate it, they use it in their black masses. Those who are worshiping Satan, people break it into tabernacles. There's a reason why they are very, very difficult to break into. This is why. I gotta adjust because this is a very heavy. I'm using a new podcast thingy selfie stick, and it's very heavy, and so I gotta adjust arms. Anyways, what else was I gonna share? Yes, Jesus promised profound graces and promises. He says the grace of final perseverance will be given to you in the state of dying. So in that time when it comes, you'll receive the grace of a happy death, and the sacraments especially. I've seen that, and you ask any priest, they will say, I've seen that time and time again. It's very, very, very common. It's very powerful to see that the Lord somehow arranged, you or another priest to get to that person who was on that moment of death. And then as soon as you gave them the sacraments of viaticum, last rites, they die peacefully. It's like clockwork. 90+% of the cases are like that. And so when you see it a lot, you just like, yep, they're going to get ready. You let the family know it's coming before they even realize that her time is short. So there are a lot of graces to be had. Look them up. And over the centuries, this devotion has spread everywhere globally. And it inspires a lot of holy hours, a lot of devotion to the Blessed Sacrament, and processions in public, communal prayers. All of this strengthens the bond between Christ and the faithful with Christ, and especially through the Eucharist. The Blessed Sacrament is the most powerful thing that remains with us on this earth because it is God. There's no other way to put it. It's the Blessed Sacrament of Jesus Christ. It is in the form of bread, but it is consecrated at his flesh and blood. This is coming from his own words. If you disagree with it, pray on that. Try to deny it. If you can, try to deny it, and I guarantee you over time, you'll realize that it truly is him. Today it remains the first Friday of the month, and it's a vital expression of my faith, and it's a vital expression of Eucharistic piety in the church. All of it on the devotion to the Sacred Heart. God bless.